Darren Scott here with Clear H2O Tackle, coming to you from our shop here in Michigan. Whether you're a tournament bass angler that travels the country, a Lake Erie walleye fisherman, Great Lakes salmon fisherman, or whatever else you might chase around, we're here to help you. Feel free to contact us via our Facebook page, website, or telephone. We're happy to talk with you and walk you through your needs. Tight lines and have a great season.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Iaconelli. Welcome to Michiana Outdoors. We got a great question from Danny Lynn, and it's how to pick a crankbait based on weather, based on water clarity, and based on the season. Great question, Danny. And I want to talk about color and I want to talk about style. The first one is water clarity, and I use a big generalization in picking crankbaits that goes like this. The clearer the water, the more natural I want those colors of crankbaits. The more dirty the water, the more stain the water, the more I need colors that pop, that are bright, and create contrast. So, in clear water, I want to go with your natural, really muted patterns. Your muted shads, your muted crawdads. But as you get into watercolor that's stained, I need to add color, chartreuse, greens, to make that bait visible. The other one in dirty water, don't forget, is contrast. And a dark crankbait, a black crankbait, can be a real killer. The other one is weather. And in general, weather is a lot like the color when I'm picking color. And the calmer the weather, the higher that sun, I want a more natural colored crankbait. The fish under calm, bright conditions are going to get a way better look at the bait. And generally they're going to be less active, so I want those natural muted colors. When a storm comes through and it's dark and it's rainy and it's windy, I like to brighten up the colors of that crankbait because the fish get active, they roam more, and they need a target to eat. So a color in a bait adds a target to that fish. The last one is seasons, and this really to me is more about the style of a crankbait. And again, I have a general rule of thumb that goes like this. The colder the season, the colder that water temperature, the tighter I want that crankbait to run. I want a very tight wobble. A bait like a Rapala Shad Rap is a great example of a cold water crankbait. As that season changes and it starts warming up, I want to pick a crankbait that has a moderate wobble. Great example of that would be a Rapala DT series. It's not super tight and it's not super wide. It's just a moderate wobble. And then the last end of that spectrum would be when that season is warm, summertime, the water's hot. I want to pick a crankbait that has an extremely wide wobble. Something like a Rapala Clank and Wrap, something like a Storm Wigglewort, tremendously wide vibration. It's great for hot weather. Danny, think about those things when you're picking color. Think about those things on action of the crankbait for season, and I guarantee you're going to catch more fish. See you later.